Another defeat in the Manchester derby. We're playing Porky Pig in 2025. This keeps being a complete and utter nightmare. We lost in Man City's own backyard by 3-0. And we're now 14th in the league with a minus, back to minus, at target, -3. And Haaland once again scores against us. Porky Pig, Luke Shaw, is an absolute disgrace. He shouldn't be at this football club. People need to stop talking about the owners, stop talking about the Glazers, talk about the real issue. That fat bastard, Rick Waller. He's not Manchester United quality, never has been, never will be. I keep calling this guy out and he still gets preferential treatment because he is an English player. It's okay getting rid of the likes of Rashford, but we still can't get rid of Maguire. It's embarrassing to bring him on to try and get a goal, to keep him. Bruno Fernandes should have went in the summer. Man City weren't at their best, and during the game they came alive during it, and so did Haaland. They were absolutely fantastic. And where's all these far top reds that were saying that we beat Burnley? Oh, we shouldn't be celebrating. We should be criticising. We should be criticising because against Burnley that was an embarrassment. I felt embarrassed. Bruno Fernandes celebrating like we just won the bloody World Cup. It's not what Man United symbolises. It's not what Manchester United is about. They keep on doing this time and time again. I sit here day after day after day wondering when we're going to get rid of the rest of the players. Let's not forget that Rashford has gone out on loan, right? Haaland, whatever, has gone on loan, right? Onana, people were celebrating getting rid of him. He's still gone on loan and he'll be back. And we played a goalkeeper that's not good enough. We bought a new goalkeeper that was on the bench, and the goalkeeper decides not to do that. The manager decides not to do that. He thought that he could do the same tactics against Pep Guardiola at the Portuguese Sporting Lisbon. But it doesn't work in the Premier League. But then on the other side of the same coin, you could say, look at Liverpool. How the hell has Liverpool gone from Klopp's system to their manager's system? So how does his work in the Premier League? Because he's a Dutch manager, So how's he doing? I'll tell you why he's doing it. It's quite obvious why. Because, obviously, the inhalers. There you go. How about that? The inhalers. That's why Liverpool are doing what they're doing. They're doing because of the inhalers. We all know it. That's what it is. So a lot of jiggly-pokery going on there. But Man City really dominated the game. And we're still buying, duds. And Luke Shaw should not be playing for Man United. Why do we have to suffer this hell of Hoda? Bruno Fernandes should have left. Pep Guardiola is a much better manager than Amorim. And now we're playing a game a week. And you've got some of the far top reds with the cheek and the audacity saying, oh, I manage Stretford Paddock. The same person that mocks has a go at Paul Merson, Tim Sherwood, who criticise Man United. He needs to bloody grow a pair, mate. People like him and the far top reds are the reason we're not winning league titles. They blame everybody else except for themselves. You can't polish a turd. You just can't. Right? Against Burnley, we were poor. And I would have rather not won that game than that. And it was, and actually, Amarin dived, by the way. Ahmad dived during the match, and that was a dive. So against Burnley, we won because of a flipping a penalty kick. Embarrassing. We're Man United Football Club. If it's to do with the Glazers, I've said before, the Glazers are not the problem, right? If it wasn't for, was it Joe Glazer, one of the brother of the Glazers, he kept Martial. If it wasn't for Mourinho, Martial wouldn't have stayed as long as he did at Man United Football Club. So Joe Glazer did a fantastic job, but nobody gives him any credit for that, and he deserves a lot of credit for it. Because the Glazers are not the problem. And against Man City today, we were poor. It was a bang average. I wouldn't have sold McTominay. McTominay is doing stuff. He's winning for Italy. He won Scudetto, and he'll win it again. He's got Kevin De Bruyne alongside him. Who'd have thought that would have happened? You know, he's in was it the European Player of the Year since 1987, the first Scottish player to do that against, you know. But we shouldn't have got rid of McTominay. It was a mistake, and it's come back to haunt us tenfold. But today it was just more of the same. We're going to finish 10th. We're not going to win this league. We're not winning anything. It's not going to happen. We're 14th now. We'll finish 10th. That's what will happen. Yeah. So I don't want to hear anybody having to go, oh, because we beat Burnley. Oh, everybody should be cheering and be happy and not be embarrassed. We should be embarrassed with the way we won against Burnley. We should be embarrassed. We should be. Get rid of McTominay was a mistake, and it's come back to haunt us. And I was right again. Just like Nina Fioza. And also, again, it shows again the far top Reds know nothing about football. What they know about football, they could write the back of a postage stamp. Hey, the Burnley win and lost against Liverpool was because of that bloody Hannibal Lecter, the former Man United player. And you top Reds wanted to keep him. That tells you all you need to know about how stupid and irrational and uneducational that you are, that these people are. These top Reds, they are a disgrace, and they're the reason we're not winning the league. But every player that played today was awful, and that just sums up what this club's all about. We used to have standards years ago. Now we don't have that, and we know where the Luke Shaw knows where the bodies are buried. He must be having an affair with the manager or something. Something has going on. Because a player like him shouldn't be at Man United for as long as he has. Disgraceful. I'm sick and tired of this. And the manager's got to go. I would have brought in Emery. I would bring him in. Emery. Let's not forget to the far top Reds. He'll go, oh, we might bring Ollie. Let's not forget Ollie got the sack. Mourinho got the sack. And Ten Hag, he got the sack. So, yeah, I'm not happy. I'm furious. It's a bad defeat. It's a bad result. And it's just one of those days again. And it's been a terrible. It's probably, for me, this has probably been the worst year, personal level, and obviously what goes out in outside of the open air and different aspects of what's happened. Probably the worst 2025 in a long, long time, in my own experience. Especially what happened to that guy in America, and some of the disgusting, vile language. The way that somebody talked about that guy in America, because he dares say what others agree on. And I thought I was a disgrace. Some of the people, their antics were a disgrace. And we all know those people who have criticised I think the jab is the problem. That's the problem, and that's the reason why people have gone shit since the vaccine, which wasn't a vaccine, by the way. Since people have taken that, people have gone the other way. Since the Labour government took over England, I felt, do you know what? this feels like a Labour government. Feels like a bad moment. But against Man City, we were terrible, and it's not going to get any better this season. I guarantee that we're going to get even worse. We're not getting relegated though, because the manager will go before that could potentially happen. So yeah, I'm not happy. It's I've had enough. It's disgraceful.